Good morning and a warm welcome to one and all for the feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. The Order of Carmel derives its name from a little mountain in Palestine, famous for its beauty and sanctity. It rises to a height of 700 feet above the Mediterranean Sea, which washes its western side. According to the tradition, while Saint Simon's Stock was in prayer before the statue of Our Lady during the night of July 16, 1251, the Queen of Carmel appeared to him with a divine child in her arms. We have gathered here today to celebrate Carmel Feast. Our school is dedicated to Mother of Carmel, started on 21st January 1941, and therefore it is our feast too. Let us rejoice and be glad. Let us pray today that under the protection of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, we may come closer to the mountain that is God.
To invoke God's blessings, here are the Carmelites with a short prayer service.
सभी के लिए ईश्वर से प्रार्थना की कड़ी में सर्वप्रथम मैं अपनी संस्था की सुपीरियर जनरल सिस्टर निर्मालिनी एसी, प्रोविंशियल सुपीरियर नदन प्रोविंस सिस्टर मारिया रीना एसी के लिए परमपिता परमेश्वर से प्रार्थना करती हूँ कि प्रभु आप अपनी कृपा सदैव उन पर बनाए रखें, उन्हें हर विपदा, हर बीमारी से बचाए रखें, ताकि वे स्वस्थ और प्रसन्नचित्त रहते हुए अपने कर्तव्य पथ पर चलते हुए आपकी शरणगामी में बने। आमीन।
हे पवित्र परमेश्वर, मैं आपको दिल से धन्यवाद देती हूँ कि आपने अपनी कृपा और दया दृष्टि हमारे संस्था कार्मल स्कूल पर बना रखी है। हे प्रभु, हमारे संस्थान एवं इससे जुड़े सभी लोगों को इतनी शक्ति दीजिए कि इस कठिन दौर में भी हम सदा कर्तव्य के पथ पर अग्रसर रहें और लोक सेवा में निस्वार्थ भाव से लगकर अपना जीवन सफल बनाएं। आमीन।
हे माता मरियम, अपनी दया दृष्टि और अपना सामर्थ्य इस संस्था की सभी सिस्टर्स पर बनाए रखें। अपनी दिव्य ज्योति से इनका पथ आलोकित कर इनका सही मार्गदर्शन करें। इस संस्था में जुड़े रहने से लेकर इनके जीवन के अंत तक अपनी अद्भुत शक्ति इन्हें प्रदान करें। हमारी हर सिस्टर्स को हर विपदा, हर बीमारी से बचाकर अच्छा स्वास्थ्य प्रदान करें और सदैव आपकी बनी रहने के लिए प्रेरित करें। आमीन।
हे ईश्वर, हम प्रार्थना करते हैं कि संसार के सभी जीवों का मंगल हो, सभी स्वस्थ रहें और पूरे विश्व में फैली इस कोरोना महामारी से इस दुनिया की रक्षा करो प्रभु। अगर विपदा आ भी जाए तो हमें बस छू कर निकल जाए, किसी का भी अहित ना हो पाए। आमीन।
हे दयालु ईश्वर, मैं आपसे अपने विद्यालय की छात्राओं, उनके परिजनों तथा स्कूल के स्टाफ के लिए प्रार्थना करती हूँ कि आप सभी बच्चों को विद्या, बुद्धि व अच्छे संस्कार प्रदान करें ताकि वे सही मार्ग पर चलें, उनके परिजनों की रक्षा करें तथा उन पर दया करें। विद्यालय के स्टाफ और उनके परिजनों की रक्षा करें प्रभु, ताकि वे अपने बच्चों की अच्छी तरह से देखभाल कर सकें। आमीन।
हे परमपिता परमेश्वर, मैं उन सभी के लिए प्रार्थना करती हूँ जो घरों में या अस्पतालों में बीमार हैं। आप अपनी दिव्य दृष्टि से उनके कष्टों को हर लें, चाहे कितनी भी भयंकर बीमारी क्यों ना हो। आप अपनी कृपा दृष्टि से उन्हें स्वास्थ्य लाभ प्रदान करें। आमीन।
A warm greetings to one and all. On this auspicious occasion of our institution, on a feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, I, on behalf of our management, respected Sister Salita, the manager of Carmel School, Sister Angela AC, the vice principal of Carmel School, Sister Ashwini AC, primary coordinator, and all the sisters. Carmel greetings to you, dear teachers, students, and parents. The feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, the patroness of our school, is celebrated annually on July 16th. On this day, we recall Mary's motherly patronage, guidance, and her loving care and protection. This day is also celebrated as Foundation Day of the Apostolic Carmel Congregation, which was founded by Venerable Mother Veronica, foundress of the Apostolic Carmel, in 1868 at Bayonne, France. Rooted in the contemplative spirit of Carmel and nourished by its life of prayer and missionary zeal, the Apostolic Carmel expresses the vitality of the Church through its fruitfulness in the active apostolate of education and other workers of mercy. Carmel has its different titles like Carmel is a flower, Carmel is a garden, Carmel is prayer, Carmel is a mountain, Carmel is a beauty, Carmel is a challenge, Carmel is a spring, Carmel is a pearl, Carmel is a beacon light. And as I take one aspect of this title, that is Carmel, be our guide, our beacon light. We all know why today we are locked ourselves within these four walls. Whole world is in fear and in terror. Thousands of people all over the world have succumbed to this illness. Even doctors are helpless to tackle this tiny virus and have lost their lives in their efforts to cure their patients. In this pandemic, we need a tender and loving mother to be our guide and protector. Mary, whom we address as our guide, is sure to reveal to us
how to act, caught up as we are high seas of COVID-19. We are not sure how long it will last, and its consequences envelop us in hopelessness. We look for somebody to turn to for guidance. Dear teachers, students, parents, let us not be discouraged. Hope that everything will be normal. This is the time God asks us to surrender to Him. Try to live to be happy and continue to have trust in Him. Have patience with own self and with others. Be united with family. Mary, our mother, is sure to come to our aid. I must thank the big team who has worked behind the screen. Class teachers of Standard 8, Miss Veera, Suji, Preeti and Arinima, along with Mr. Nitin, Mr. Durgesh, Mr. Hari Om. My dear students, especially the participants, for all your willingness, and dear teachers for all your support and cooperation. I am sincerely grateful to you, Sister Angela, Vice Principal, Carmel School. Without your guidance and support, this program would not have been wonderful. It's because of your direction and guidance, this program has been outstanding one. I thank you, dear Sister Angela, for constant support, your cooperation and guidance at every moment you gave to our teachers and to students. Thank you for everything. Once again, I thank one and all. The Sisters of St. Mary's Convent wish you a very happy feast. May our Mother of Carmel bless you always.
The 16th of July is doubly significant for the Apostolic Carmelites. For it was on this day the Apostolic Carmel was founded in 1868 by Mother Veronica of the Passion in Bayonne and established at Mangalore, India on 19th November 1870. The congregation tries to fulfill the purpose of its existence through the education of young in various schools, colleges, training centers, hostels, children's homes, schools for differently abled, healing ministry, etc. It aims at all-round development of the students entrusted to the care into committed persons who should be living in their milieu, putting love and meaning into human life and endeavor. It was the dream of Mother Veronica of the Passion to find a Carmel for the missions at a time when the active branches of the Order of Carmel hardly existed. Mother Veronica's persevering faith in the divine providence and her strong sense of obedience to God's will not only made her this dream a reality in spite of all the difficulties involved, but also has borne fruit by extending its branches in other countries, working for the growth of humanity. Mount Carmel stands as the mountain of prayer where the devout meet God and converses with Him in deep silence. Today's celebration invites us to entrust our file of prayer, every action to Mother of Carmel's protection and imitate her virtues, so that we, her children, reflect in ourselves the qualities of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. Let us all ask God to bestow His blessings on the Apostolic Carmel system, staff, parents, students, and all the well-wishers. Once again, we welcome each of you to this celebration by invoking God's presence in our midst.
प्रेम की मूरत, भक्ति की सूरत, मन में हमारे बस जाओ। कौन दिशा में पाऊं तुमको, हर एक दिशा में छा जाओ। कौन दिशा में पाऊं तुमको, हर एक दिशा में छा जाओ। धरती से अंबर तुम ही तुम, धरती से अंबर तुम ही तुम, रंग रंग में लहराओ। कौन दिशा में पाऊं तुमको, हर एक दिशा में छा जाओ। चंद्र की रश्मि, ईश की ज्योति, पुलकित मेरी आत्मा होती। तुम ही हो प्रभु पुष्प सुगंधम, जिसकी महिमा हर पल होती। अपनी दया से मुझको सजाओ, मन का टूटा तार मिलाओ। मुझ में समा के मुझको उठाओ, द्वार खुला है प्रभु वर आओ। कौन बड़ा है तुमसे जगत में, तुम ही तुम ही तुम ही तो मेरे। सरिता पर्वत वृक्ष में हो तुम, तुम ही तुम ही तुम ही तो मेरे। कौन दिशा में पाऊं तुमको, हर एक दिशा में छा जा।
The event is quite clear that there is a sense of celebration in our whole group present here. There is a sense of shared joy and perhaps even of shared life. Today, we would like to highlight the rich theme, Carmel is dance. Your gift of life is the part of the Lord's dance. We wish to reflect and share you the hidden meaning of this rich theme. Saint Augustine says, "You receive what you are and become what you receive." Let us look at some of the gifts you receive from God while studying Carmel School and have become so much part of you. Dance is the most powerful way to express one's feelings. It is the narration of a magical story that resides on lips, illuminates imagination, and embraces the most sacred depths of a soul. It is something which connects us to the divine majesty, our Lord. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. It can reveal every mysterious thing that is hidden in music, and it has the additional merit of being human. It is poetry with actions and rhythms. We now have a group of dancers. The students from higher class are ready to present you Carmel is Dance.
D in the English alphabet, the fourth letter and the third consonant representing a dental sound. The second musical note of the natural scale. Dance is a succession of more or less regularly ordered steps and movements of the body, usually performed to musical accompaniment. D also stands for daring attitude, to do something challenging. One needs to cultivate the virtue of determination, the firmness of purpose, steadfastness, dedication, and single-mindedness, and so on. We must remember, dancing needs elaborate preparation. Above all, deep faith God and in oneself. His purest and most transparent reflection shows us the way to go ahead. Let our life reflect the faith we have in God, the Lord of the dance. Fear nothing, be strong, and trust in the process of becoming beautiful for God and for our country.
മനസ്സിൽ വിരുന മഴ പൊഴിയുമഴകിലൊരു മയിലിനരസലാസ്യം, ഹരിതവനിയിലൊരു ഹരിണ യുവതിയുടെ പ്രണയഭരിത ഭാവം, സ്വരകളികയിലൂടെ ശ്രുതിലയ സുഖമോടെ ഗന്ധർവ സംഗീതം മംഗളരാഗമുതിർന്നുണരുന്നു. രാധേ നിൻ ശ്രീപാദം ചഞ്ചലമാകുന്നു. മനസ്സിൽ വിരുന മഴ പൊഴിയുമഴകിലൊരു മയിലിനരസലാസ്യം, ഹരിതവനിയിലൊരു ഹരിണ യുവതിയുടെ പ്രണയഭരിത ഭാവം. സനി പമ മരതനി പമ
A stands for ability, admiration, appreciation, and adjustment. Ability involves responsibility. Every person is responsible to bring all the potentials that are hidden within. Remember, none can tell whose sphere is the largest. Ability is a poor man's wealth, says M. wren. Next to excellence is the appreciation of it, says Thackeray. One of the godlike things of this world is the veneration done to human worth by the hearts of people, says Carlyle. Adjustment with persons, satiation, time, etc. adds to human character building. Today, we recall the high dance drama of the Mount Carmel. Mother of Carmel played the role with the Lord of the dance by being attuned to the voice of God carrying His divine will. Through this high dance drama of God's loving kindness and fidelity is continuing till today through the students who have passed from this portal of Carmel. As Carmelites, all that is required of us to be honest and sincere in our efforts to inculcate these virtues in order to become better human beings. It is about being who you are, what you want to become. Honesty sharpens our perception and allows us to observe everything around us with clarity.
N stands for name, a perfect fitting garment, which, like the skin, has grown over her, at which one cannot scrape without injuring the person himself. No better heritage can a father bequeath to his children than good name, nor is there in a family any richer heirloom than the memory of a noble ancestor, says J. Hamilton. In the Lord of the Dance, and also has an important role to play, that is the nature. Nature is but a name for an effect whose cause is God, says Hooper. Nature has perfections in order to show that she is the image of God, and defects show that she is only His image, says Pascal. Nature and revelation are alike God's books. Each may have mysteries, but in each there are plain practical lessons for everyday duty, says Tryon Edwards. There is a signature of wisdom and power impressed on the works of God, which evidently distinguishes them from the feeble imitations of people. Not only splendor of the sun, but the glimmering light of the globe worm proclaims His glory. every little flake of snow is a perfect crystal, and they fall together as gracefully as if fairies of the air caught water drops and made them into artificial flowers to garland the wings of the wind. Contemplation of the part played by the nature, along with the Lord of the dance, who created these things, we may step by step ascend closer to God. Nature is the glass reflecting God, as by the sea reflected is the sun, too glorious to be gazed on its sphere. We are gifted with this gratuitous gift, and so we need to respect and value our life.
C stands for children. Childhood shows as morning shows the day. Carmel children do have the role in the dance of the Lord. Therefore, it is fitting to recall the childhood spent in Carmel school. Childhood and genius have the same master organ in common inquisitiveness. Every child born into the world is a new thought of God, an ever fresh and radiant possibility. All the gestures of children are graceful and praiseworthy to the Lord of the dance, the creator of human beings, caring and protecting always. Benchmarking, academic and personal excellence, and integration of values and the capacity of building to transform the young minds in keeping with the spirit of Carmel. Our school provides a healthy and sound environment to explore your hidden potentials and sharpen your innovative thinking.
stands for enthusiasm, empathy, empowerment, and so on. Woman being the first teacher who prepares the future generation to take the first faltering steps into the wider world. We, as a Carmelites, have the potential to create dynamic changes and play a key role in the socio-economic development of the society. The school provides ample opportunities to face and overcome all the hardships, developing the spirit of endurance with a positive outlook and searching for the emancipation despite the negativity around.
One teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Education is one of the blessings of life and one of its necessities. But things did not remain the same. Women were flogged. People were killed. And our beautiful dreams turned into nightmares. Education went from being a right to being a crime. When my world suddenly changed, my priorities changed too. I had two options. One was to remain silent and wait to be killed. And the second was to speak up and then be killed. I chose the second one. The terrorists tried to stop us. But neither their ideas nor their bullets could win. We survived. And since that day, our voices have grown louder and louder. Why is it that countries which we call strong are so powerful in creating wars, but are so weak in bringing peace? Why is it that giving guns is so easy, but giving books is so hard? Why is it that making tanks is so easy, but building schools is so hard? We are living in the modern age, and we believe that nothing is impossible.
Hello everyone, this is Stuti Bajpai standing before you, and first of all I would like to wish our respected principal, Sister M. Soni AC, Vice Principal, Sister Angela AC, Manager, Sister Salita AC, our Coordinator, Sister Ashwini AC, all the teachers, staff members and my fellow students a very happy Carmel Feast. Carmel is not just an institution, it's a beautiful and never-ending journey. The feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel entered the calendar of Universal Church back in the early 18th century and has been celebrated since then. The feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, the patroness of our school, is celebrated annually on 16th July. On this day, we recall Mary's motherly patronage, guidance, and her love, care, and protection. Now, not extending my speech to be any more long further, I would like to conclude by saying that may the prayers of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother and Queen of Carmel, protect us and help us in all the phases of our life. Wishing you all a very happy Carmel Feast again. Thank you.
सुप्रभात। आदरणीय प्रधानाचार्य महोदया सिस्टर सोनी एसी, सम्माननीय उप प्रधानाचार्य महोदया सिस्टर एंजिला एसी, विद्यालय की कोऑर्डिनेटर सिस्टर अश्वनी एसी, अभिभावकगण, शिक्षिका एवं शिक्षकगण तथा मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं कि आज इस विश्वव्यापी कोरोना काल में हम सभी कार्मल फीस्ट के अवसर पर एक साथ एकत्र नहीं हो सकते, किंतु विज्ञान ने हमें ऐसी सुविधा प्रदान की है कि आज हम इस विकट घड़ी में भी एक दूसरे से जुड़ पा रहे हैं। तो सबसे पहले आप सभी को कार्मल फीस्ट की हार्दिक बधाई। 16 जुलाई कार्मेलाइट कैलेंडर का परम पावन दिवस है। संपूर्ण संसार में मनाया जाने वाला यह दिन कार्मल समुदाय वासियों के लिए अत्यंत ही महत्वपूर्ण है, क्योंकि इस दिन हम कार्मल की माता का विशेष सम्मान करते हैं। कार्मल की माता, जिनका निस्वार्थ प्रेम हम सभी का तथा कार्मल द्वारा संचालित सभी संस्थाओं का पालन पोषण एवं संरक्षण करता है। माता मरियम का प्रेम अद्वितीय है। वह हमें निरंतर आगे बढ़ने तथा समृद्ध होने में सहायता करता है। कार्मल स्कूल गोरखपुर इस मंगल दिवस पर अपनी पूर्ण श्रद्धा और भक्ति के साथ माता मरियम के प्रति अपनी कृतज्ञता ज्ञापित करता है। माता मरियम कार्मल माता तथा रानी के रूप में लोकप्रिय हैं। वह आज भी अपने भक्तों के लिए एक माँ, शरणदाता, प्रेरणा स्रोत हैं। अंत में मैं यही प्रार्थना करती हूँ कि माता मरियम हमारी संस्था, हमारी सिस्टर, हमारे अभिभावक बंधुओं तथा समस्त कार्मल परिवार पर अपने प्रेम की वर्षा करती रहे। साथ ही आपके पावन निर्देशन में हमारी संस्था उत्तरोत्तर प्रगति के पथ पर अग्रसर होती रहे। धन्यवाद।
children